These are like a centipede grass. It's a really long grass and has like a crawling root thing. It's really annoying. It comes out really easy, but it's still pretty annoying. I need to get back on my neem oil schedule. All of these greens have holes in them pretty much. This corner I may have to just try and use for root vegetables. We may just cut what's here now, which my husband will be fine with because it's mostly taxo. And plant beets in this corner instead, because the greens all seem to be leaning this way, which tells you that they don't get enough sunlight until like 10 or noon, and then it goes this way until about like 4. So all their light is a little to the right and then all the way to the right. So that would explain why they're growing like this. So it's not a good spot for them. And I mean, that's how you have to figure things out all the time, is what can I grow there? I don't really think it would affect root vegetables, so we'll try that. Usually we do the root vegetables in the raised beds, but I've made the raised beds strictly just carrots, and this time I'm sectioning them off by color. Not that that matters, but I'm still going to mix them up anyways. But this crawling grass, we leave a lot of it like over in the flower beds and stuff, because it does have this little blue flowers on it. Hopefully that's focusing. So we leave it for the bees because they seem to really enjoy it, and there's hundreds of little flowers all over that, thousands. So but today will be about transplanting most of my seed cell trays into spots here. I have to till over there. Like I said, probably going to do something about this corner. I have to till over there, and I have to weed that really long bed, because that's where we're planting garlic. So a lot of transplanting and prepping today. And I have to check on the babies. So I'll see you. I'm also just going to slip in a chicken fact that I don't know if I said in one of my whole bunch of things you probably don't know about chickens videos. Is that as the daylight hours get shorter, you get less eggs, and that's just how it goes. And you can force them to lay by putting a light inside their coop and having it on for 12 or 14 hours a day. But chickens, like women, are born with all the eggs they're ever going to have, so when they stop, that's it. So by forcing them to lay longer, you're going to have a chicken who stops laying sooner than if you give them a rest and just have more chickens, if that's feasible. I know some people are in areas where they can't have a bunch of chickens, like HOAs that only allow 6 or 8 chickens, and then in the fall and winter you just don't get eggs. It usually doesn't affect year-old chicks or pullets. It usually only affects chickens that are 2 years or older. They usually stop or slow way down to like maybe 1 a week. Right now we are at where we get 7 to a dozen, maybe, if we're lucky, in a day. How many is that? 4, 5, 6, 7. That's what I got today. It is close to 1, I think, so we probably won't have any more today. But that's it. So hopefully tomorrow will probably be, a 9 or 10 or 12 egg day, but we're getting into the months where they are eating a bunch of food and not giving anything back, so it's time to get ready for that. Hey everybody, this is Liz with Northern Belle Farms, and I figured it's been a little while since we did a garden walk, so I will do a brief overview of this garden, and then we'll walk through the vegetable garden. Everything's still going strong in here pretty much. Our loofah gourds are finally starting to die. We got a bunch off the 2 trellises that I have, so I think I have 2, 4, 6, 7 plants. And we probably got 2 dozen or so loofahs off of them so far. There's some more up there waiting to dry. The Mexican torch sunflowers are gorgeous. The butterflies have loved them. I will definitely always have those in my garden. The Thai blue pea butterfly flowers are another thing I always will grow. Along with zinnias, they're everywhere. The ones over here aren't looking so good, but I just weeded right here, so we'll see. My elderberries were finally coming back in on this side after the deer ate them off. You've seen in earlier videos of the spring, so hopefully that they're big enough and I can keep the deer away from them this next coming spring so I can have some elderberries. But I have this wheelbarrow over here in the front entrance of the garden gate. I'm actually probably going to close it in because I'm obviously not going to get to that tonight. But we have the white dill that I was telling you guys about. It's not an herb, it's a flower. Actually, the flower is can irritate people's skin and give them a rash. So it's a flower that I guess you don't touch. You pick it and put it, and that's it. We have some leftover bee balm, some more Mexican torch sunflowers. I'm going to put those in. Calendula, chamomile. We have a whole tray, plus what I have in the greenhouse. So that's kind of just going in everywhere in there. Roses are still popping up. Today I planted stock status in scabiosa pincushion flowers in there. The lantana is flowering. I have small lantana bushes. I'll have to show you a picture of these. I planted these in April. What do y'all call it? Bindweed, the morning glories. They're gorgeous in the morning, of course. So I'll have to show you in the morning what they look like. Then we have the vegetable garden. I'm getting ready to rip out these crookneck gourds. They've just gone nuts. We got a bunch of them. Sold some for Halloween. I'm going to dry the rest out for bird houses, and we'll have a little video on those of how we turn this into a little birdhouse and decor, if nothing else. I'll also have to show you this weed, these little daisy flowers here. I love them. I leave them every year. I don't know what they are, but they're very pretty. It reminds me of winter and snow, and I look out the window and I just feel like it's nice and cool, even though it's sweaty and hot. But I love them, and the bees love them too, so I leave it. Same with this other grass that crawls that I showed you earlier in my video of pulling it out. We leave a lot of that, like I said, for the bees to eat. Right now I am weeding this. I got to here and then I decided to make a video weeding this bed. I'm going to plant garlic today. I did get all the carrot seeds planted in the empty spots. I just walked down here and I seen, it's weird. We have some tomatoes. There's a bunch of cherry tomatoes on this one. These plants look sad. Okay. These ones I planted in the heat of the summer, and they're still, like, there's tomatoes, but they're not looking so great, but they're on there. Okay, so we're not gonna, there's these stink bugs. So we're not gonna shun them. Ooh. Oh, butterflies. Always on this flower. From sun up till sundown. And bees are always on the celosia. Oh, he flew away. Okay, so these were the store-bought, these 4 right here. They're the heat misers. And so they're finally producing. Been producing a couple weeks now. These look absolutely gorgeous, healthy, thick. Even these ones that were struggling down here are starting to look good. But these ones that look great have no flowers. And again, they're as tall as me. See, eye level here. So we got like a 5-foot tall tomato with no flowers. Yet again, this is how tomatoes always go for me. 5-foot tall tomato, no flowers. It looks healthy as can be. This one, these are tall, but these are the cherries, and they have some same, I'm pretty sure it's probably the same variety as the other one. There's cherry tomatoes on here. I love cherry tomatoes. This one has yellowing leaves, though. So, these are the thing I'm most excited about growing this fall. These are called kalettes. They're supposed to grow like Brussels sprouts, so they're going to have a big stalk, and they're going to have little heads of what look like Brussels sprouts, little balls, but they're kale, so they're going to be frilly, and they're supposed to taste like kale. So I'm excited about those. I got a bunch. I got more starts to succession plant, and then I have some more Brussels sprouts because we only have very few Brussels sprouts here and here that actually made it in the heat. Here are our cauliflower and broccoli. These ones are ours on this side, and then these ones I got from the store up here. But these ones are probably 3 or 4 weeks ahead of those ones. But everything looks good. It looks like it's going to need a neem spray very soon. And I have to succession plant. I have all these trays down here. Let's see. We got Romanesco, green and purple Brussels sprouts, so those will go over there. Broccoli and purple cauliflower. I seen the chickens eating on this, so I brought it in here to sit because they shouldn't be able to get in here. I just seen them over there eating the kale. Oh, they're such jerks. I have to move it all in here, but it's okay. Nobody's buying any of the plant starts anyway, so I'm just gonna put them all on the ground, and then they'll want to buy them when they're actual food. Our zinnias, second succession planted zinnias are starting to come up over here. It looks really nice now, except for that dead mum. But it's pretty. Eggplants, these are their second year. We overwintered them from last year. They're doing awesome. I definitely, as I said before, I definitely want more of the frog egg eggplants. I'm probably going to do, hopefully, another dozen of them. I can squeeze them in here somewhere. We'll probably pull them out this way and maybe pull them around the corner here by the berry patch. I may even take out the berry patch since it's rotten, and move the grapes out back with the other grapes and dig up the blueberries and move them or sell them, because there's only like 10 in there and they're still young, so they don't produce a lot, but a handful. So I moved some lettuce in here. We got to plant that down there along with the lettuce. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 4 trays so far. I have to plant. I got a bunch of peppers, hot peppers that need to be harvested. Lightning habaneros, lemon drop peppers. These are collard greens. The ones that are planted are from the store. These are all my starts. I gotta plant them down here in this block. Right here. I think I'm gonna have to rip up the bitter melon soon. It hasn't been doing well. Like I have one over there. They only get like this big now. I don't know. They seem awful stunted and not fully developed. Kind of like my peppers now. It's not cold by any means. Maybe 60 at night, so I don't know what's going on. Maybe it's just because I slowed down with the watering and I stopped watering them every day. So we have some more morning glories up there that are really pretty. I'll either add some pictures at the end of the video or take some video in the morning of some of these pretty things. Poblanos, starfish peppers, fish peppers, our tiger peppers. All these hot peppers are ready and need to be picked and packaged, probably dried, because not a lot of people like the hot peppers. These 4 beds are carrots. I just I thinned out the heavy sides and then I re-sowed seeds on the low sides, so hopefully stuff will come up in those empty spots there, all in the beds. I have a video of me reminding myself what each bed was so that I would know now, which is like a month later. I think I'm gonna share that video. It's pretty cute. It's just me reminding myself of stuff. So as I said earlier, these are greens with some cabbage up there that has pretty much just died. I don't think it's a good enough spot. I think I am gonna try beets up here in this corner, and I don't know. I don't think this is gonna work out good to be greens. I was hoping I'd be able to plant more lettuce over here, but I think I'm gonna have to do something right here. Now that people aren't coming in for pictures anymore, I'm gonna till up a row here and put in probably extra cauliflower and broccoli and all that, but I think I'm gonna try beets. I have to see how much sunlight they need, but I wouldn't think that they need that much. I think hopefully 4 to 6 hours of sunlight would do them. And I guess I'm going to let you go so I can move all this back into the garden and figure out where I'm going to put it. And that is a garden walkthrough. I know we haven't had one in a while, so oh look. A rose. So yeah, I gotta find my stick thing too so I can hold this up better so everybody can see more stuff. I don't know. I really think I set it down somewhere and the girls took it, so I'm gonna have to find that. But I gotta let you guys go so I can get some stuff done before